Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be trying out a new, very serious instrument. This is the Otamatone Deluxe, and I am really excited to try it out. Wow, it looks a little bit derpy though. Look at his face, it's like not even. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that, but you know, it gives it character. Wow. That's actually pretty loud. I'm only on like medium setting right now. My first impression is that it is indeed a lot easier to play than the smaller one. It basically requires like no force. And it also sounds equally as good. If you could call it that. The tricky thing about the Otamatone is that there's no frets, right? So the notes you just have to kind of find. It's kind of like a violin or a cello or whatever. You don't know where they are, and I have no idea where they are. I don't have perfect pitch or anything like that. So you just kind of have to figure things out by ear, and it's really easy to play things out of tune. But you know, maybe that's part of the beauty of this instrument. I think sliding to notes is going to be what I have to do right now because there's no way I'm just be able to guess where the fingers go because the spacings aren't even between the notes. You know, it's kind of random, I think. And I think each instrument, each Otamatone is a little bit different too, so you can't even just like watch people playing it necessarily. Wow, that is very low. What's the highest? Well, I can't see you using this. Maybe you could replace bass with it, though. And what about the high setting? I'm a little nervous, honestly, because the low is so low. That is so high. I did not expect it to go that high. I mean, maybe if you want a dog whistle? Well, I think the medium setting is where we're going to stay. So let's see what kind of techniques we can do on the Otamatone here. So on the box it says that you can open and close the mouth for a wah-wah effect. That actually works. So the wah-wah effect is confirmed, but the mouth does make a pretty annoying mechanical noise when you push on it, so I'm not sure that you'd really want to use that effect so much. So the instructions also say to do vibrato, you should like tilt the stem while you're playing back and forth, and that in theory sounds fine, except there's these little metal like things on the Otamatone that are used to clip on the strap, I suppose, and they make a really annoying noise when you do this, so you might want to like remove those or tape them or something if you're planning to do this often, but let's test out the vibrato. I mean, I guess it works. And then obviously we can do slides. That one's the easiest one for sure. What about like two-handed tapping? I mean, I guess that kind of works, but you can't hold open the mouth to make it louder, but yeah, you can do two-handed tapping on it too. Let me try and figure out a familiar song. Happy birthday. That's basically it, right? I think one tricky thing also is that sometimes the notes seem like they're less than a finger width apart, so you kind of have to actually slide to get to the note rather than you can't just go next to your finger because there's not enough space. So something else to keep in mind with the amazing Otamatone. Okay, so this thing is clearly pretty hard to play, but what if we just run it through some fun guitar effects and see how that sounds? I mean, honestly, that sounds pretty cool. I feel like I'm in a horror movie now. You know, I think the Otamatone might be one of the heaviest instruments around. So yeah, I think you probably get the idea. There is a lot you can do with this instrument, especially if you plug it in to effects. You can change the sound up a lot, and it is just fun to mess around with. If you're interested in potentially getting an Otamatone for yourself, I'll have a link in the description. I think I'd recommend this deluxe one, even though it's quite a bit more expensive than the smaller one, just because it is way easier to play. Like, this one requires a lot of force to push down the notes, and it's just not that fun. But this one is, you know, a very light touch to get things to sound out. So if you are serious about the instrument, I'd have to agree with other people on the internet that you want to get the Otamatone Deluxe, but you know, if you just want a little toy to have around, this one will work fine as well. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.